Hello, my dearest Leos. Happy October. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. I love you guys so much. Um, I'm gonna begin with the witch's wisdom just because it's spooky season. Y'all know how I am. I really enjoy the spooky season. But we're gonna take a look at October, get an overlying energy. I'm gonna read it from the book. Um, yeah. So let's see what October is gonna hold for you. Oh, Pisces got this card. This is the witch, the healer. You could be a healer, or you're starting to recognize certain gifts within yourself that are very healing to others and their energy. But let's read it from the book. Okay. Come on. There we go. All right, healer. Mystery and magic of the old ways beckons you to tap into the ancient wisdom of those who walk the path before you, and to recognize that you are one of the same. For within your blueprint, you carry wisdom of the natural healer. The witch within asks you to connect with the knowledge and wisdom that you have accumulated from many lifetimes, for it is time to harness your abilities to help heal yourself and others. Seek the wisdom of teachers who mark the land, such as standing stones and trees within a grove, who have absorbed each detail of spent centuries and hold the key to the past. Gather ingredients from plants and fungi, unlock your herbal knowledge in order to work with recipes for tinctures, elixirs, and healing potions. You are a wise and strong healer. There is nothing to fear and everything to gain when the witch crosses your path. All right, so you could be making magic this month. You could be healing. And just like I told Pisces, you could be seeing birds as messengers. You could have a familiar that's a bird. Um, Depending on the bird, is the message that I usually go by. Swans, ravens, they all indicate different things. But like if you walk outside and you hear like this loud crow all of a sudden, that's a message coming in, right? So it's like finding that magic within the everyday. And I know witch has that stereotype of being like evil and all of these things, but what can be wrong with the healer, right? If you're out for the good of others, the benefit of helping. So you're at a crossroads. You're in the middle of healing something within yourself or just trying to find your true north. What is it that does it for you, right? Um, you could wonder if like your star is held in the past or your star is in the future, but either way, you're coming up to a crossroads of what is it that I want from this point on. I've done my healing, right? Now I want to send it out to others, and how are you going to do that? So let's see what this reading is about. There's been a lot of loved ones, but not all, so let's see what you have here. Ew. And the death card, don't get scared by it. It's not like an actual death. This is like death, rebirth. The phoenix. The number 13 is a lucky number for me. Most people give it that bad name, right? But to me, it's mystical and magical, and like endings bring in new beginnings. So you could have just had an end in your life. It looks like you did something pretty painful. And now you're just figuring out where to go from here. Because maybe at one time, whatever just left your life could be like you're trying to find the reasons why, right? Like trying to find where to go after a person used to be your star and now they're no longer there, right? Trying to find your way. I feel like you kind of got thrown off of balance a little bit. So, like I said, the death card, you're in a place of letting something go and having something else be reborn from it. Now, what's crossing you is the Knight of Wands, and this could be the want to take action towards something, or it could be a warning to say, like, don't do things impulsively during this time because you're in the midst of a very powerful change. And if you haven't done the complete healing, or you haven't found that true north yet, how are you going to get there, right? Like even the Cheshire Cat says, like, where are you going? I don't know. Well, if you don't know, then it doesn't matter, right? It's kind of that energy. So very painful, betrayal, ending. Normally the Ten of Swords is something that takes a while to get over. It's not something that just bypasses you. It's something that you have to really come to a true acceptance of. It's done. This is the final chapter. Quits, right? And that's not to say in the future, whatever this was to you can't be reborn, right? But for now, I think it's kind of dead and gone, right? Or something is, at least. And you're like, well, where do I go from here? How do I turn this situation that wasn't quite comfortable into something that is comfortable? So let's get some clarifiers. Show me the Death card. Okay. So you had to cut something out, right? Queen of Swords. Maybe you cut out an air sign, possibly. But it's opened up a lot of options and kind of put you in your feelings a little bit. Like kind of looking at these feelings, like maybe you miss them. Maybe you still think about them. Maybe you wonder what's out there for you now, right? And headed towards this true bliss, this Ten of Cups, right? But you can't get to the Ten of Cups if you don't know what you want. So it's like this time is a place of really figuring out what would make you essentially have a Ten of Cups. What person, what place, what job, what, you know. And so I feel a very contemplative energy with this. But I also feel like a little frustration because it's like there's so many options and you've been hurt so many times in the past that it's hard to decide like where to put your intention towards. I feel like you're ready. You know, you may be starting over again, so you feel kind of small. You don't feel like you've got all the knowledge you need or maybe all the possessions. You're starting over. You may be a little guarded. You may have your walls in place, but you're still going. Spirit's advice is like the best thing to get things moving with the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune is to go do some shadow work, right? Go look at the places that are the most uncomfortable to you because your star is within that lantern. It's just you have to go in the dark to see the light. So going into the dark, like let's say you're in a dark room, the light is the only thing that you're going to see, right? And so it shines very brightly. So if you don't take the time to go inwards and to the dark, the places you don't want to look at, you won't ever see it. But anyway, so I see you really searching, which is going to make a powerful change. So I get the energy of like, don't give up, but don't act recklessly either, because you could perpetuate a new cycle of the same thing if you do that. Hurt people, so you kind of gotta take your time. All right. So whatever this Ten of Swords was to you, it's brought you back to loving yourself. Maybe you depleted yourself. Maybe you gave way too much to too many people. And it's kind of put you in your feelings. You know, there is big opportunities behind you, but right now you're kind of working through these cups that didn't work out. But knowing you have all the tools necessary in order to manifest what you want. So I feel you may have had a time of going back and forth like, yes, this is the best day ever. I'm finally let it go, whatever. And the next day you're like sad in your feelings like, damn, I miss this person. Where am I going to find somebody else where I can have that connection? So you're manifesting out of that place. My thing is, you never want to manifest out of a Four of Cups because you're still focused on what didn't work. So Spirit is advising you, if you're going to manifest out of a Ten of Swords, you got to manifest from a place of wish fulfillment and trust and faith that you can achieve that, right? So I feel like in the current energy, you're starting to understand that and you're starting to manifest from a healthier place, trying to like tame down certain impulses to react or to act out of character. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I would say lean on your friends right now because it does look like you have a big burden that you're carrying. Um, we've got 7, 9, 10 of wands. So it's definitely processing through that. Um, the the one thing that I'm going to say is let your friends help you, right? But also don't take no shit. Like protect your beliefs. Don't let anybody else dissuade you. Now, there could be some kind of burden surrounding some sort of friendship in your life. Um, and it's like don't let others bring you down. You've elevated to a certain place to where this is kind of an unhealthy. That's to me the Nine of Wands is that wounded warrior. They got walls up. It is good because they're ready to push through it, but the Seven of Wands is more of a healed energy. Like you've overcome so much. Why are you gonna let the peons mess with your energy, right? So maybe there's people around you that dissuade you or like try to bring your energy down. Just stay as elevated as you possibly can, and if you have to, remove yourself from certain energies. Now let's see this Queen of Cons. I said Queen of Cons. That could mean something, who knows. Okay, so the Queen of Coins at the top of the deck is, I feel like your mindset right now is just giving back to you. You may have, like I said, overgiven, and so you're rebuilding that grounded state, that nurturing, loving side of yourself. It may seem like you're not doing much, but I do feel like there's an opportunity coming your way that's very golden. And because you're sitting in this Nine of Pentacles, like realizing your worth, not taking no shit, building your empire, there's somebody that's going to come along and give you that 10 or take you to the 10, right? But you've got to really focus on you right now is the main important thing, regardless of who brings in what. That's kind of an irrelevant thing because it takes time, right? It takes time for them to build. Now, I do see two aces here, so there's a lot of new around this energy. Okay, so the Ace of Swords in the near future. Okay. Yeah, I kind of think you're working through the dark and the light, right? You're looking at the shadows, you're putting in work to heal those parts, those fears, those past traumas in order to move forward with love and support. And you're really standing up, and this Queen of Pentacles is very strong here. So you might be dealing with like a mother, you might be dealing with like some very strong earth sign or somebody that has a lot of earth sign placements that are kind of guiding and directing you through this or supporting you through this. This could be like some aha moment. You realize that like, yeah, it may have been dark for a while, but I never gave up. I kept going with love, you know, and now you're sitting in this place of abundance. So this could be communication about an opportunity that makes you feel very abundant. It could be a promotion, a raise, something that increases your finances and makes you feel secure, stable, all of those things. So it looks very beautiful, my Leos. And like I said, only take what resonates most to you. I'm going to pull from the tea leaves. I got to do it in two separate ones because the deck is big and your girl does not have that big of hands. So give me a minute. And for some of you, this could be something reborn that it's just taking time to get back into like a grounded state. But there was something definitely that you lost in the recent past, and you're kind of in the process of grieving it. Okay, we've got casket, of course. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Most definitely. I see ends all over here. Staff. You will be taken care of in a difficult time. And I definitely feel that. I feel like a mother energy or like somebody that is very caring and kind and is helping you through. Could be somebody that's passed or something like that. Butterfly, a change for the better. Yeah, metamorphosis. That's what you're going through. Cracked egg, dissatisfaction with life. That's that Four of Cups back there that I told you not to manifest from because all you'll do is bring in more. And then funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned, most definitely. We have lightning control your anger or you will be sorry. And that's kind of that Nine of Wands to me, is like something that you're wanting to lash at. You're like taking it back and controlling it. Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Very beautiful. So like I said, like what is gone, but the new that is coming is going to be so much more beautiful. So I do see there might be some times where you question it, and you might have your bad days, your good days, but you are coming out on top regardless. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer, most definitely, and adjustments are required. This one has come out a lot. Maybe the quarter moon is going to be significant. I think for the fixed signs, because I think all the fixed signs got them. Maybe you need to go out of your fixed state of like doing everything the way that you want it to, or comforts, and kind of switch it up a little bit. Adjust it just a little bit, and things will like start to flow. But I definitely see a big flow of abundance. Remember who the you are. You know, walk in power, walk in faith, walk in hope, and you'll get there, my dear Leos. I love y'all so much. If it resonated, like the video, leave me a comment down below, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.